Hey there, plant lovers! Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of my favorite topics, philodendrons. You know, those gorgeous, low-maintenance houseplants that can turn any space into a green paradise. Whether you're a seasoned plant parent or just starting to add some greenery to your space, philodendrons are the way to go. They're easy to care for, super versatile, and honestly, some of the most stunning plants out there. In this video, I'm going to show you 20 types of philodendron that are perfect for growing indoors. Some you might already know, like this little guy here, classic heartleaf. But I bet a few of these are going to surprise you. Ready to find your next plant obsession? Let's get started. All right, let's kick things off with the classic heartleaf philodendron. This beauty is the ultimate beginner plant. Just look at these. Glossy, heart-shaped leaves. It's a total vibe, right? It's super forgiving, thrives in low light, and all it asks for is a bit of water when the soil feels dry. Perfect for anyone looking to add some easy greenery to their home. Next up, we've got the Brasil Philodendron. Check out that pop of yellow running through the leaves. How cool is that? It's like a little tropical vibe for your living room. This one's just as easygoing as the heartleaf, but adds a bit more flair. Give it bright, indirect light too. Keep those colors bold and trust me, it'll be the star of your plant collection. Now, this one's a personal favorite, Philodendron Micans. Look at that velvety finish on the leaves. It's like the plant version of luxury. The way it catches the light with that subtle bronze sheen, unreal. This guy loves bright, indirect light and just a little water when the soil starts to dry. Out. Perfect if you're into textures and want something a little different in your collection. All right, here's a showstopper, the lemon lime philodendron. I mean, look at that color. It's like a burst of sunshine in plant form. These ones are perfect for brightening up any space, especially if you've got darker decor. Just keep it in bright, indirect light to keep that neon vibe going strong, and water it when the top inch of soil feels dry. Seriously, it's an instant mood booster. Here's one for the plant collectors, Philodendron Birkin. Just look at those pinstripes. Every leaf has its own unique pattern, which makes this guy a total standout. It's great for adding a touch of elegance to your workspace or living area. Keep it in bright, indirect light and don't let it dry out completely. It likes a little bit of moisture to stay happy. Trust me, this one's a conversation starter. Say hello to the Philodendron Erubescens, also known as the red leaf philodendron. Look at those gorgeous reddish tones under the leaves, such a unique touch. This one loves to climb, so giving it a moss pole or trellis really lets it shine. It's low maintenance too, bright, indirect light and a bit of water when the soil's dry, and it's good to go. Perfect if you're into those bold, dramatic vibes. Next up is the Imperial green philodendron, and let me tell you, this one's a stunner. Look at those big, glossy leaves. It's like the definition of lush. This guy's perfect for adding a bold, tropical vibe to any corner of your home. It's super easy to care for too. Just give it medium to bright indirect light and water it when the topsoil feels dry. Honestly, it's one of those plants that makes any space look instantly polished. Now check out the Philodendron Black Cardinal. This one's all about those dark, dramatic vibes. Look at those deep burgundy leaves. They almost look black in the right lighting. It's a great statement piece, especially if you're into sleek, modern decor. It doesn't ask for much either. Medium light, a little water when the soil's dry, and it'll keep looking this amazing. Seriously, it's like having a little piece of moody elegance in your home. All right, meet the Philodendron Prince of Orange. This one's a total standout. Look at those fiery orange leaves that fade into a rich green as they mature. It's like a little sunset in plant form. Keep it in bright, indirect light to really make those colors pop, and water it when the topsoil feels dry. It's low maintenance, but brings a ton of personality to any space. Here's the pink princess, Philodendron. Talk about a showstopper. Just look at those pink splashes on the dark green leaves. It's definitely one of the most unique plants out there. This one loves bright, indirect light to keep those colors vibrant, and a little regular. Water will keep it happy. It's a bit more of a diva compared to some of the others, but the beauty it brings to your space is totally worth it. All right, here's the Philodendron White Knight, a true gem for any plant lover. Check out that bold white variegation on those deep green leaves. It's like artwork in plant form. This one thrives in bright indirect light and likes its soil to stay slightly moist, but not soggy. It's a little rare, but if you can get your hands on one, it's totally worth it for the elegance it adds to your home. Next, we've got the Philodendron Green Princess. Sleek, simple, and super elegant. Just look at those glossy green leaves. They're practically glowing. This one's perfect for small spaces like a desk or shelf since it stays pretty compact. Bright, indirect light and occasional watering will keep it thriving. It's low maintenance and brings a touch of nature wherever you need it. All right, let's talk about the tree philodendron. This guy is a showstopper. Look at those massive, dramatic leaves. It's perfect for filling up a big space or creating a tropical vibe in your living room. It loves bright, indirect light and a little more room to grow, so give it some space and watch it thrive. It's bold, beautiful, and definitely a conversation piece. Now, this beauty right here is the Philodendron Xanadu. It's all about that full, bushy look with those deeply lobed leaves. It's like a little tropical oasis for your home. It's compact enough to fit in smaller spaces, but big enough to make an impact. Bright, indirect light and moderate watering keep it happy. Trust me, it's one of those plants that just makes your space feel alive. Here's the Golden Goddess Philodendron. Talk about a plant that pops. Those bright, almost neon green leaves can light up any room. It's a climber, so you can let it trail or give it a pole to climb if you want to go big. It loves bright, indirect light and needs watering once the topsoil dries out. It's easy to care for and adds an instant splash of energy to your space. All right, here's the Philodendron Burle Marx, named after the famous landscape architect, and you can see why. Look at this lush, dense foliage. It's like a little slice of the rainforest right in your home. It's super easygoing, thriving in bright, indirect light, and doesn't mind if you forget to water it every now and then. Whether you're going for a jungle vibe or just want an eye-catching plant, this one's a winner. Here's the Philodendron Calkins Gold, perfect for adding a splash of sunshine to your space. Those bright yellow-green leaves bring a pop of color that's hard to ignore. It's a great choice for an office or workspace. It keeps the vibes fresh without demanding too much attention. Bright, indirect light and watering when the soil feels dry are all it needs. And if you've got a cozy corner like this, the Calkins Gold fits right in. It doesn't just brighten the space, it brings a calm, tropical vibe. Plus, its compact growth habit makes it easy to manage without taking over the room. Low maintenance, high impact. What more could you ask for? Check out the Philodendron Verrucosum. This one's like a living work of art. These velvety, heart-shaped leaves with those bold veins? Absolutely stunning. It's a bit of a diva, though. Loves high humidity and bright, indirect light. Keep it happy, and it'll reward you with that dramatic tropical look. If you've got the space and a moss pole, the Verrucosum can really shine. It loves to climb and show off those velvety leaves. Keep the humidity up, misting works wonders, and let it bask in bright, indirect light. This one's a little more care-intensive, but trust me, it's worth it for the sheer beauty it brings to your home. Say hello to the Philodendron Lynette. This beauty's perfect for adding a touch of elegance to any space. Those wavy-edged leaves are just striking, don't you think? It's a low-maintenance plant that thrives in bright, indirect light and doesn't mind a little neglect when it comes to watering. Perfect for busy plant parents. Now, if you've got a bright corner like this, the Lynette can really show off its charm. It's compact enough to fit just about anywhere, but those textured leaves give it a big personality. Just water it when the soil feels dry, and it'll stay happy. It's simple, stylish, and a real conversation starter. All right, here's the Philodendron Silver Sword, probably one of the coolest looking plants out there. Just look at those metallic, silver-toned leaves. They really catch the light. It's a bit of a showstopper, but it's also pretty easygoing. It loves bright, indirect light and doesn't need too much fuss, just a little water when the soil's dry. You'll definitely get a lot of compliments with this one. Set this guy up on a shelf like this, and it'll instantly add that cool, sleek vibe to your room. It's a climber, so if you give it a pull, it'll keep reaching for the sky. Low maintenance, high style, that's what the Silver Sword is all about. All right, that's a wrap on our tour of 20 amazing philodendrons you can grow indoors. Whether you're a seasoned plant parent or just starting out, there's a perfect one for you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more plant tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Happy planting!